Ce que je veux, c'est être sûr que ça enregistre.
Yes. Who? The research director.
I can handle it, Juno.
Are you certain?
I'm not looking away.
Je perds vachement là.
My suspicions were correct. They did develop a portable version of the cloak emitter. Unfortunately, the data contained in this shell is only partial. Jack, to complete the reconstruction, I'll need you to scan additional units.
Understood.
Oh, God.
Who was this person?
Dr. Franklin Teller, a fellow geneticist.
You knew him?
I knew all of them.
Dr. Adriana Lay.
She was too young for this.
I've recovered her research. It also seems she received a message from Dr. McKenna with all of his access codes attached. Would you like me to play it?
Not right now.
Very well. I'll store the message for playback later. If any of Dr. McKenna's codes prove useful, I'll add them to your ARM computer.
Thank you.
Quoi? Oh là là. Je trouve un autre passage là. Faut que je trouve un autre passage. Ah, il y a un truc là-bas.
A keypad for the duct. Juno, could one of Dr. McKenna's codes work here?
I believe so, yes. Try 2525.
Ah, c'est ok, 25-25.
Access to the utility ducts granted.
Voilà. C'est moi qui bouge en fait dans ma pièce. Je dirais par là.
Moving through the vents now.
Tell me something, Doctor. How long does it take
What?
for the infection to run its course?
Once it becomes fully active, usually somewhere between 3 to 5 days. But most victims opt to expedite their end.
aller scanner la meuf.
So, how does the infection work? Once it becomes active, I mean...
Excellent. That shell contained more data regarding the portable emitters. We'll need a good bit more to reconstruct the design, though.
On sent quand même qu'ils n'ont pas... qu'ils ont fait le minimum, quoi. Le jeu est joli, mais on voit que c'est quand même... Les textures, tout ça, c'est pas hyper net.
Scan complete. We still need more data. Interesting. Doctor, this shell has a log conversation regarding the director and your research.
Go ahead, Juno.
Beginning playback.
Alright, Unit 5, back to the lab. The director wants to run those simulations again.
Query. For what purpose?
I'm not sure. Dr. Harlan's ideas were intriguing, to say the least, but, well, I suppose the director knows best. Go ahead and prep the simulations. I'll join you shortly.
Acknowledge, Dr. McKenna.
Oh. So the director eventually explored your theories after all?
I didn't expect she would continue it after I left. But without the biomasses-based genetic material, it would have been as much of a dead end as containment. I just couldn't convince her.
Ah, je suis là. Je suis arrivé là. D'accord, j'étais là-bas, je suis là. Ok. Y'a rien à prendre là? Je suis de l'autre côté maintenant.
My reconstruction of the personal cloak emitter is nearly complete. One more scan should be sufficient.
Patient chart reveals catastrophic cellular breakdown.
Most likely an internal infection that passed through the tissue.
Does that happen in every case?
Eventually, but the host is usually deceased by then.
Well,
C'est la balle qui a mis fin. C'était dans Men in Black. C'est la balle. Boum, boum, boum. Que dalle. Ah oui. Ouais. Il est où le machin? Il faut que je... Ah, ça y est, j'ai compris. Il faut que je fasse comme là-bas. C'est ça? Ouais. J'en ai chopé un tout à l'heure. Il faut que je foute un coup de laser sur les... Alors, attends.
I found another arm equipped with a cloak emitter, a backup safety measure.
More than likely, but that's the problem. The biomass can't be contained, no matter how many redundancies you put in place.
peux essayer ça. Attendez, on va voir.
Nicely done.
Oui.
Starting to get a feel for that cloakometer, are we,
Eh,
Jack?
ça m'est arrivé d'un coup comme ça.
It is quite effective.
That is indisputable at this point. And it has brought us that much closer to a cure. For that alone, we should be grateful.
In this corridor, we have another casualty. 2, in fact.
Dr. Stephen Garrick and Senior Technician Avery Park.
Seems they were left behind in the evacuation.
I doubt that. If they're here, it's probably because they chose to stay. I knew these people. Every researcher here understood what an outbreak would mean. That they would have to do whatever was necessary to try and protect the rest of the station.
Merde, j'ai fait tout le tour, mais j'ai pas fait tout ce qu'il fallait, je crois. Si.
Jack, the cargo drone will be unable to retrieve the container until it's released from the loading pallet. There should be a release mechanism near the container.
Ah, il le prend.
Analyzing. It appears optimizations were being tested on this cargo drone's maneuvering thrusters. Assuming other drones were testing similar optimizations, scanning their data ports should allow me to reverse engineer the concept and apply it to your own maneuvering thrusters, making them more energy efficient.
Copy that. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. I'll add a tracker to your data tab.
Container released.
Confirmed. Container primed for departure.
It will need to be hooked up once it gets here, Jack. You had to give it the final touch.
I believe I would, yes. I doubt the procedure will take long.
Okay then. See you in a few.
Container departing in T minus 10 seconds.
Better grab on or stay clear, Jack.
Jack, if you're planning on accompanying the container, now would be a
Je
good
comprends
time
rien,
to
et je
take
fais tout au
hold.
pif hein, depuis tout à l'heure.
Cargo drone is departing in 3,
Je m'accroche, peut-être qu'il va m'emmener.
2,
Emmener là-bas.
1. Igniting thrusters.
Allez, en balade, les amis.
Jack, I hope you don't mind. I've switched us to another comms channel for a moment. I have a somewhat personal question to ask you. Do you mind?
I would prefer to stay focused on the task at hand.
Of course, I'll return comms to the public channel.
Wouah, c'est beau. Et j'espère que c'est par là qu'il faut que j'aille. Hein.
Earth still appears blue from this distance. The blight of the biomass is nowhere in evidence.
You think we'll ever be able to go back? Not just me, but humanity.
Earth's biosphere has endured multiple extinction-level events,
J'ai les
even
textures, elles
before
sont
the
dégueu,
onset of humanity. The odds of it weathering this latest cataclysm are more than favorable.
Yeah. She'll be alright.
Ah, mais moi je suis arrivé de là tout à l'heure, Argos. J'ai fait ça tout à l'heure. Là je suis revenu de là-bas. Et après j'ai une mission là-bas. Oula. Oula.
Cargo inbound to destination. Decreasing speed for final descent.
Looking good, Cowboy Jack. Steady as she goes. Hookup controls are open in the cargo clamps.
Voyage gratos. Oh là là, les textures elles sont dégueulasses.
Biomass container in place and ready to be secured.
Go ahead, Jack.
Biomass container secured in place.
Copy that. All right, next stop is a fuel cell. Dr. Harlan says the Astrea should have what we're looking for.
Correct. Though I'm doubtful it will be easy to extract.
I'm sure we'll figure something out. Jack, just let us know when you're close.
Will do. These containment units are quite effective. The ticks appear well pacified. How will we safely transfer them into the ship?
We've modified an intake unit to flush them directly into the engineering bay. It should be much safer than attempting a controlled breakout.
This equipment is some form of dock or buoy.
Affirmative. It's one of the station's charging docks. They're set up to facilitate recharging and navigation for the various drones deployed here. Though it is worth noting that the doctor and I have redeployed several pieces of equipment as well. Fortunately, with the generator repaired, we should be able to restore most of the equipment throughout the station by scanning their data ports.
Understood.
Je peux pas me faire réparer là parce que je suis mal. Hein. Bon, écoutez, je vais arrêter là, moi.